In a land dominated by tech giants, where innovation is the sword and data the shield, an unexpected plot twist has just unfolded. In the latest chapter of the age-old rivalry between Apple and Google, a new event has taken center stage, turning what we thought was fiction into reality. Stay tuned to find out. Apple prevailed in almost every aspect of the Epic versus Apple App Store lawsuit, and the case is likely going to make its way to the Supreme Court. Until December 16, 2023, this is all the information you need to know about the drama in the courts. In a matter of weeks, there was a significant amount of controversy surrounding a disagreement between Epic Games' aspirations and Apple's intention to preserve the status quo in the App Store. With little prior notice to customers, the controversy quickly attracted attention from around the globe, as it attempted to alter one of the core components of the App Store, Apple's profit margin. We might have seen companies pulling off unwanted controversies to gain attention and popularity. Moreover, the influencers would promote the case for free, which becomes a free promotion for the company. Have you encountered any situation like this? Then do share them in the comments. The U.S. Justice Department previously launched an antitrust investigation into the App Store's policies and fees as a result of Apple's dominance. However, the dispute between Epic and Apple is being made more widely known and has an immediate impact on younger consumers. Even though Epic and Apple are the main opponents in this battle, other parties have already weighed in with their insights and viewpoints, including the creators of other apps that are available in the App Store. Epic faced criticism for its handling of the situation, which included forcing it to occur and planning a premeditated response, as Apple faced criticism for its policies. Here is the story of how Apple and Epic got into a protracted legal battle, what happened after the ruling, the first appeals or the verdict from the original trial, the outcome, and the upcoming fallout as the appeals court ruling was published, and both parties were weighing their positions and potential appeals. The primary catalyst was a new feature that Epic added to the Fortnite app on August 13, 2023. This feature allowed users to pay Epic directly for in-app currency at a discount instead of using Apple's App Store, as was previously the case. Hence, by giving customers a choice, Epic was able to avoid App Store policies requiring payments to go through the App Store payment system, incurring a 30% fee in the process. With rare exceptions, the majority of apps have a fee that cannot be negotiated. First off, physical goods like restaurants and internet retailers are exempt from the rule, which applies only to digital goods. Subscriptions, however, often have the option to pay a smaller portion of the transaction fee. Hence, not only did the modification affect the iOS version of the game, but it also affected the Android version, defying the Google Play Store's comparable policies and charges once more. Within hours of the update's release, Apple, as was to be expected, removed the game from the App Store due to violations of the App Store policies. In a similar vein, Google removed the game from the Google Play Store as well, but it is still accessible on Android from Epic and other third-party retailers. You might have seen a trend. Whenever a kind of business wins, there is a tendency for more similar businesses to enter the market. But what is the probability of them winning? Chances are less, as trends keep on changing and people are always after new ones. In response to Apple removing the game, Epic filed a lawsuit against them on the same day that it was removed from the store in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. Moreover, they filed a second lawsuit against Google for removing Fortnite. Apple has turned into a monopoly seeking to control markets, block competition, and stifle innovation, according to Epic's accusatory complaint. Additionally, the lawsuit even claimed that Apple far exceeds that of any technology monopolist in history, in terms of size and influence. An essential aspect of the lawsuit is that it challenges the App Store guidelines themselves, rather than focusing on whether Epic was following them. We can see that its main criticism of the policies is Apple's exorbitant 30% in-app commission. Additionally, it claims that by requiring developers to use the App Store, the same policies are anti-competitive. Moreover, Epic claims that it would have launched its rival App Store if there had been no regulations in place. Epic's argument ignores the reality that Apple's App Store and ecosystem are comparable to those of Microsoft's Xbox and Sony's PlayStation, each of which mandates the use of a single digital storefront, the use of particular payment methods, and the taking of a 30% transaction cut. Can you compare the situation with any real-time situation? You might get that right. We are talking about Amazon, which is a monopoly in the retail market. They allowed small companies to join them and gradually started eating each one of them. Epic has not yet filed lawsuits against Microsoft or Sony, requesting the reduction of transaction fees or the right to run its online marketplace. The situation clearly shows that Epic is trying to prevent Apple from becoming a monopoly. In order to stop Apple's anti-competitive conduct, the filing requests an injunction along with any other equitable relief necessary. In addition to filing the lawsuit, Epic Games also released a video parody of Apple's iconic 1984 Super Bowl commercial in an effort to gain support from the general public. We can see that this version features a Fortnite character smashing a screen that shows a talking cartoon apple containing a worm. What can one do if they face attacks from all directions? That's what happened in the case of Apple. Epic made the public aware of Apple's offensive action against them on August 17 via Twitter. According to Epic, Apple notified Epic on August 28 that it would be closing all developer accounts and denying Epic access to iOS and Mac development tools. However, as expected, Epic requested a temporary injunction to stop Apple from taking any adverse action against it. The request was to stop Apple from removing delisting, refusing to list, or otherwise making unavailable the app Fortnite, including any update thereof, from the App Store on the basis that Fortnite offers in-app payment processing through means other than Apple's IAP, or on any pretextual basis, was also included in the filing against the company. Let's see how Apple analyzed the situation and gave a public response. On August 18, Apple launched its first public attack on the conflict with a fairly simple statement accusing Epic of being at fault for failing to address the problem Epic has created for itself. Apple begins by telling the reader that the App Store is designed to be a great business opportunity for all developers and a safe and trusted place for users. Subsequently, Apple states that it wishes to maintain Epic's participation in the Apple Developer Program and its ability to publish apps in the App Store. Moreover, Apple addressed Epic as one of the most successful developers on the App Store, growing into a multi-billion-dollar business that reaches millions of iOS customers. Apple noted that Epic has created a problem for itself, but it is easily fixable if they submit an update to their app that goes back and follows the rules they agreed to, which are applicable to all developers. Apple concluded that we do not believe it is appropriate to prioritize Epic's commercial goals over the policies that safeguard our customers, so we will not make an exception for them. However, the case went completely in favor of Epic when Google filed a similar lawsuit. The federal court jury determined that Google's payment system was anti-competitive and caused harm to both software developers and smartphone users, resulting in the company's loss of an antitrust lawsuit concerning obstacles to its Android App Store. As a result, a key pillar of Google's technological empire has been severely damaged. However, experts say that it's a victory for the larger community of game developers as well as for Epic Games. A judge's decision regarding the jury's verdict could cost Google billions of dollars in yearly commissions from the Play Store. However, the outcome of the trial won't have a direct impact on the company's primary revenue stream, which is digital advertising linked primarily to its search engine, Gmail, and other services. And there you have it, folks. Apple's latest move has truly shaken up the tech world, leaving us all wondering, what's next in this high-stakes game of digital dominance? We can't do this without you. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. That way, you're not just watching the story, you're part of our community, staying ahead of the curve with every notification. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned, stay informed, and above all, stay curious.